All right, so Divine, the call has been recorded. So I want to really thank you first of all for showing up for this call. Like I said earlier, thank you for coming on board. And I know you have so much to tell us, right? So we are going to be talking about content writing basically. Before you get to creation, right? Before you get to oh my god. Before you get to creating video content, you need to also understand what content writing entails, right? So in this particular call, Divine will be taking us on a very swift ride, understanding the purpose, knowing your audience, do proper researching, structuring your content, writing clear and concise, avoiding all those jargon, optimizing for SEO, using a compelling headline, editing and proofreading, adding a call to action, and so much more. So, Divine, over to you. Please, I also implore you to, as a listener, to like listen attentively with rapt attention because content is the key of the online space. Is the king of the online space. So thank you, Divine, once again. Please, you could appreciate how is clapping emoji or meet yourself and say thank you, and you can take the floor, ma. Thank you.
All right. GM, everybody, please, if you can hear me, just give me an. If you can hear me, please just give me an emoji so I will start.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. All right. So today I want to be talking about content writing. I will start from the meaning of content writing. I'll go into the basics. So basically, I do both video and content writing, but today I'm going to talk about content writing because without structuring your content, you cannot make a video. Do you understand? Do you understand? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Am I being heard? Please, can I have an emoji if I'm being heard? Oh my god, this is network. Hello? This is freaky. Hello? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hmm. Not being heard. You being not being heard.
Um, Hi, Divine.
Hi.
There's no nothing. Hi, Divine. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I can hear you. I thought I was rogging. Was I rogging? Can you hear me? Oh my god, this network is so fucking bad.
I'm
Abasifreke, you
I
hearing.
can
can
hear
hear you,
me?
Divine. Sorry,
Okay,
Divine Timothy,
okay.
Abbas Frankie, and
Um,
Divine Kubu. I'm sorry. I don't
um,
know. Are you the tutor? Sorry, it's Image Young that organized.
yes, yes, I am the tutor.
Okay, please, you can go ahead. She's because we have like three consecutive, concurrent sessions happening at the same time. That's why we have like cross programming and data analytics. So you can sorry for the delay. You can at Abasifreka and Divine Kubu. Sorry about I'll start recording.
Okay. Okay. So, Abasifreke, you can hear me. Are you with me?
Thank
Divine,
you.
are you here? Abasifreke, are you
Yes,
with
yes,
me?
yes, I'm with you. I'm with
Okay,
you.
I will start. So, like I said before, content creation, that is making video content, does not just come about without writing. You have to put your script in place. So today I'm going to be talking about content writing, starting from what is content writing down to the basics of content writing. So what's yeah, what is content writing? Content writing is literally, or should I say, is basically the process of planning, writing, and editing text for digital or print platforms with the goal of informing and engaging or persuading your targeted audience. Now, let me explain that. Content writing, just I think it should be self-explanatory. Content writing involves you making pieces of written artwork. I will call content writing an art. Yes. So it's basically making pieces of written artwork in order to, like, with the main aim of informing, engaging, persuading a targeted audience. That is, there are content writings which are basically, which their sole purpose is informing. There are some which their sole purpose is engaging, and there are some also which their purpose is persuading. Like those are types of content. Literally, those are types of content that we have. We have content that persuades, content that engages, and content that informs. Now, content writing includes various types, or like, which are blog posts, website articles, social media captions, product descriptions, email newsletter, press releases, scripts, or video podcast. Please, should in case you are lost, you can just tell me so that I will recap. You understand? Abasi Freke. Hello there, Abasi Freke. Victoria. Can anybody hear me?
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Okay, please, I would really love it to be interactive so that I will know if you're hearing me or not. You know, this is Nigeria. We are not sure if our network is, good. So I want to know if I can hear you. Like, if you can hear me. Sorry. If you can hear
Okay.
me so that I will continue. So, like I said, if there is anything you want me to recap, just tell me so that I will say it again. Do you understand?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
So, like I said before, content writing, we have types of content writing, which includes blog posts, website articles, social media captions, product descriptions, email newsletters, press releases, scripts or video or podcast. Good content writing involves a clear and relevant, well researched, and tailored content to both audience and the platform. Now, good content writing, let me explain that. Good content writing, for you to be able to have a good content, for your content to be able to be identified as a good content, it has to be clear. That means it has to be understandable to the audience, and it has to suit the platform. It has to be relevant. That is, you cannot just go ahead and make a content for something that is not needed or is not relevant. It has to be relevant. It has to be well researched. You cannot make a content giving out wrong information. If you know what we call branding, branding is branding is your identity. Branding is your identity. So if you are putting out wrong information, content is basically information. If you're putting out wrong information without researching properly, it will affect your brand. It will dent your name, it will affect your brand, and your content will probably be flagged, and it will affect your account. And yes, your account will definitely be taken down. So basically, I'm a content creator, and the platform where I dwell basically for now is really on Twitter. So I think I should be dropping my Twitter handle in the comment section here. I should be dropping my Twitter handle so that you can always make reference. I've made a lot of posts about content writing. There's a particular one I made that's a letter to content creators. I basically that particular content was that one is, if you look at that particular content, I think after this call I'm going to pin it, or if you need my number, I can give you my number so that you'll be able to reach out to me in a case where you don't understand anything or you don't understand something. You can basically reach out to me. So which which is going to explain or tell you the do's and the don'ts for content writing. So I want you to take note of that. I have put my Twitter link on the in the comment section. Now let me continue. So basically, I've talked about types of content. I've talked about what is content. Welcome to those joining. I was talking about content writing, and I talked about the meaning of content writing. And I also talked about types of content writing. I also talked about important things when writing, which includes your writing has to be clear, your writing has to be relevant, your writing has to be well researched, your writing has to be tailored both to the audience and to the platform it appears on. Now, let me explain that, both to the audience and the platform where it appears on. You can have a content specifically for, okay, I haven't told you my niche. I am a Web3 and crypto content creator. So for everything Web3, everything crypto, I create content for that. So there are people also who create content who knows very well how to create content for entertainment. There are people who know how to create content um for politics. People know how to create content for football. So you need to know your audience. Now, I create my content for my Web3 audience. I know what my Web3 and what my tech enthusiasts want to read about. Basic for like this a period of time now, I've been writing mostly about AI because that is the emerging and that's the trending thing in the tech and the Web3 space, AI. So if you go to my page right now, there are a lot of content relating to AI. Now, I want to talk about the basics of content writing. So before I go any further, do you have any question at all? Abasifeke, you have been here for long. Do you have any question? Yvonne, do you have any question?
Which one?
You have a question? All right. In the absence of any questions, I will be continuing with the basics of content writing. Okay, so the basics of content writing, it includes number one, you understand the purpose of your writing. You have to know why you're writing the content. Now, is this content to inform? Is this content to educate? Is it to persuade? Is it to entertain? Or is it to rank on search engines? If it is to educate, I create educative content about AI, which is I'll inform you about the meaning of AI, what is going on with AI, how to create your AI, how to how to use your AI, how to prompt your AI. I'll also tell you how to use your AI to make money. Everything you need to know about AI. Then if I'm to inform you, I'm going to basically tell you, oh, there is a tool called AI, and this is what it does. If I'm to educate you, I will tell you how to use this thing. If I am to persuade you, I'm going to persuading is, I think, let me try to put this. Persuading is more like copywriting. Copywriting really entails persuading because it tells you what you should do. It will tell you, download this app, click this app, press this link to unlock this thing. You understand? Then entertainment, creating content writing for entertainment. There are people who also create entertaining content on X. That is telling you about something that happened, or basically just for entertainment. Or if you want to create content to rank on the search engines, you have to create trending content. So you have to tailor your content to match your goals and your audience. Now, you have to know your audience. I've already said this before. You have to understand their interests, their needs, their language style. Use a tone and a vocabulary that will resonate with them. So I will basically buttress on my niche, which is Web3 content writing. Now, people, our generation, this Gen Z generation, really do not like reading. So I have basically come up with a style which resonates with the fact that they don't like reading. So I make content to excite them when reading. You keep them under tension, you make them to want to read further. Then my tone in writing these days is storytelling. I use storytelling to attract my audience. I use things that are not related, and then I come up with a way, I fabricate a way to tailor them to suit my audience. I know that they like writing, and I know that they like love stories. Okay, I know that they like love stories, and I want to use love stories to educate them about AI. So I will just bring in a love story, and then I will later on tell them that, oh, this person I'm talking about is AI. Then I will start telling them about AI from there. Now, you have to do a proper research. You do not just go all out and give off give off information that you're not supposed to give. You have to make proper research about what you are posting online. You do not just go out and give something that is not true. It will dent your image. Your content will be flagged as false. If it is, if you're really active in the crypto Twitter of today, you will get dragged. You will basically get dragged. Your image will be spoiled. You'll be known for giving off wrong information, lies, and the likes of it. Then you need to structure your content. Now, structuring content entails a lot. You need to use a clear structure, which is the headline, the introduction, body, and conclusion. Now, the headline, you need to you need to find a very, very good topic that is going to resonate with this thing. Now, you need to find something that will attract your readers. Twitter, I don't think you guys are ready for this particular aspect of, because this aspect is a very, 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 very tense aspect, which is which is how to attract people to your post. You have, okay, basically, because I've said it before that I deal with content on Twitter. And Twitter content, people just scroll, they scroll and pass. So a very strong, you need to have a very, very strong introduction that will keep somebody on that your page and wonder what is this thing that this person is talking about. You need to have a very, very strong stop scroll. Very strong, that's what it's called, stop scroll. You need to have a very strong stop scroll. If you do not have a very strong stop scroll, your content is likely going to be passed. You have 60 seconds before somebody pass your content. In fact, less than 60 seconds before somebody pass your content. If your content is not meaningful, your content will be passed. So you need to have a good introduction. Like I said before, I use storytelling to attract my audience. You need to have a very good introduction. Your headline should be good. That is the meaning or the purpose of your content. You have a very strong introduction that is going to keep somebody on your page. I also want to add this. You need to have a very strong graphics. Your graphics for your content should be very, very strong, because when you have strong and catchy graphics, people will what is this thing about? Why is this person using such a beautiful content for this? Okay, did what happened here? Do you have a question? Do you have a question?
No question. No question.
Okay, so you need to have a very, very strong introduction, a strong headline, then the body of the content. Like I said before, you do not pass out wrong information whatsoever. You need to have a strong conclusion. Then your conclusion should. I also want to point out something that people don't really do. That is using of hashtags and cash. You have a question? Who is talking? You have a question? Who is there? Do you have a question? UTVit.
Okay, no question for now because I just joined in. I'm trying to comprehend what you've been saying so far.
Okay, basically I talked about content writing, the meaning of content writing, what you should do. I talked about basics of content writing. I talked about basics of content writing, and currently I'm in the basics of content writing, which includes targeting your audience, knowing the platform you're writing for, and the likes of it. So I think this call is recorded. You can go back and listen to it. I, for the for the sake of others who haven't yet joined, I think I will drop my number. All right, Emegio.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate. So I can
All right.
always reach out to you. Yeah.
All
Mm.
right. Okay, I have dropped my Twitter handle. So you can message me on my Twitter.
Okay, I just want to say
Fine,
that
fine,
before.
convenient. I'll then.
Emedio.
Mm.
Hello, Emedio.
Okay, I just want to say that the call is being recorded. Oh my god. Yeah, I want to say that the attendance is on the call chat. So just like for the participants, you could just fill in the form and all of that. Thank you.
All right, all right. Hope everybody heard that. Okay, so I will be continuing. Okay? Please, could you mute your mic? Could you mute your
No, I
mic?
have to do my class.
Okay, so the fifth thing I'm going to be talking about is write a clear and concise, content. Clear means understandable, straight to the point. Concise, straight to the point. Short, brief, straight to the point. Straight to the point. People don't like reading nowadays, so you have to go straight to the point. In all your attracting, in all, do not avoid repeating of words. Know how to use your synonyms, know how to use your articles, know how to use your punctuations. Punctuations is very, very important. Know where to put your full stop, know where to start your capitalization. These are things that we have probably learned in secondary school. So I think that's one should be understandable. Know how to use your punctuations. Know how to use your punctuations, because without a full stop, you cannot just expect somebody to continue reading. It will not make sense. Know where to use your comma, know where to use your apostrophe, know where to use your semicolon, know where to use your colon, know where to use your colon. Avoid avoid involving hashtags in the body of your content where it is not necessary. Like, avoid using hashtags and avoid overhyping. Avoid overhyping. When you hype something too much, somebody might just decide, oh my god, this person is talking shit. I don't want to read it again. And the person will just pass. Who is that? You have a question. UTVate. I recommend you mute your mic.
Okay, thank you. I'll do that now.
So I will continue. You have to avoid writing jargons. We have to be straightforward, straight to the point. Now, search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. Optimize for your SEO. Okay? So you have to use relevant keywords, especially in the headings, in the early paragraphs, in your internal content. You have to, and your external links, your descriptions, and use your proper tags. So if you are creating a content informing somebody, you have to drop a link. You are creating a content informing somebody a about a maybe a wallet. Drop the As you are creating the content, once you're done, your conclusion should include the wallet's Twitter handle, the wallet Telegram handle, um the wallet's medium handle, their LinkedIn, every single social media platform relating to that wallet, for future reference and more information for your audience. Because what you are saying, what you have the overview that you have given them generally might not be specifically what they want to know. You might be talking about maybe the wallet might have a coin attached and you did not mention the coin, and this particular user just wants to know what is the coin, what is the market cap, or they just basically want to know the founder or where the founder is going or the roadmap. You understand? So you have to drop all those things so that the person can, if interested, go and make further research about this particular wallet you are talking about. Like I said before, you have to use compelling headlines. That's good headlines to grab attention. You have to edit and proofread. Edit and proofread. You have to check for grammatical errors. That is a very, very big mistake people make. You that and I'm going to once again talk about AI. I don't know, but when I try not to talk about I still talk about AI because I am really involved in that particular tech. AI, AI for content creation, AI for writing. That is what my page is really about. If you go and check, so AI for content writing, in editing and in proofreading. Please, please let your AI be your friend. Let your AI be your friend. You have to go and you have to check for grammatical. It should, like, in case you do not have a head content creator to give it to proofread, you ask your AI. Your AI will restructure it. Your AI will restructure it and show you, probably make corrections from your mistakes. It will make corrections. It will restructure your grammar. It will correct your spellings, and it will, smooth your flow in the content. It will smooth your flow before you go and post. And also avoid copying from AI and pasting directly. Make your edits. Make your edits. Once again, make your edit. You are not a content writer when you copy from AI and you paste. In fact, if you copy from AI and you paste, you should be kicked out of the content writing. Everything about content. You're not the content writer. You are control C and control V. That's what you are. You're not the content writer. You are control C and control V. Then the call to action. CTA, sorry. Call to action. You have to encourage your reader to do something. That is, you encourage your readers to probably like your comments, like your content. You have to comment. The person has to, repost. The person have to share. Or if it is a project, if it's a content that is, engaging people, person has to comment. If a content that is informing people, the person should like. If it is a content that will have episodes and episodes, the person should subscribe. And then if it is a content that, you know people have to purchase, that's like persuading content, the person has to, you ask the person, don't forget to buy, don't forget to purchase, don't forget to like, to comment, to subscribe, to share, basically. Then practice regularly. I don't know if I should be telling you guys the story on how to practice regularly, or okay, let me turn this to a motivational speech. Now, in your early phase of content writing, content creation generally, I promise you that the first day that you see that you start content creation, you are not bound to see a job on the first day. You are not bound to see a job on the first day. Now, I have done content creation. Okay, sorry for that. I've written content for a long time without having anybody to pay me or to pay attention to me. Yes, but I did not stop. So I don't expect anybody to stop. I did not stop. Even till tomorrow, I will not stop. because it is when you stop, you lag behind, your content will depreciate, you forget how to write, you to be very stressful for you to write. But they will get to a point in time where you will easily put out content, you put out a thread, you put out paragraphs of content very easily. When I started writing content, it took me the first content that I wrote, the first writing that I made. If I tell you that this thing took me a day to even understand the project, then later on that night, that was when I now started putting down, and then I wrote it for free. I did it for free. I did it for free. I wrote about games. I was really involved with Web3 games. Abasi Freke, can you hear me? I am seeing your message.
I'm hearing you now. I'm hearing you now.
Abasi Freke.
I'm hearing you now.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. So as I was saying, I started from writing just for free. I started from there are even content I have on my page, down on my page, that I did not even I did not even touch the main points. I did not even touch the main points. Then when I knew that I finally hit the jackpot was the day I wrote. After writing, I now got a comment from, okay, I wrote for a gaming project, but this time around, I made sure that I used the hashtags, I included the links, I tagged the project. I tagged the project. Then as I tagged the project, it got me visibility. It got me visibility. I saw like the project. They were like, okay, so this person has written for us. Okay, wow, I've seen it. Because you tag the person, like if you tag somebody to your content, the person will see it. Like if that person's handle is present on that social media, definitely the person will see it. So I tagged the project to the comments. They were like up to like 5 or 6 projects like that. Yeah, they were up to 5 or 6. Okay, I was researching from hyper. I was researching from something. Okay, I was researching on a game. Yes, I remember. I was researching on a game. Then this game was available on different platforms. So I made sure to tag all the platforms that this game was available on. When I knew that I have done something good was when one of those platforms came under my comment section and now dropped the comment and I said that that gamers should come to their platform. And this particular gaming platform was very big gaming platform, Hyperplay. I won't forget Hyperplay. That was when I knew that wow, I've written. I had a friend. Okay, I never really went to a content writing class. Basically, I never went to a content writing class. I had a friend who went to a content writing class. So what I did was when I write, I will take it to this girl. I will tell this girl, Mitch, see my content, review, read, correct. She will read it. She will put comma in the place that I was supposed to put comma. She will put full stop. She will change some language. She will change some tone. I will go back and I will reread this thing. I will post it. I will reference it. That's how I kept on writing till I now started writing. Okay, I later on came into the aspect of video creation. That was I started making I started prompting AI and making video content because I realized that people no longer read. I talked about making content to suit your audience. So I realized that people no longer read. People no longer read. So what I did was I started making video. I think I have one of those videos pinned on my page. I started making video for like to explain it. Then I not at the end of this video, very interesting stories. Then at the end of this story now, I will urge you to follow, you like, you comment, you share it, and then you reference the thread on that's attached to the video. That was another form, another style, a different style. That is specifically a style that I have not seen anybody creating online. And that is what makes me different from others, and that is what makes me special and different from others, because I am able to identify what is not there and do it before any other person does it. Because everybody knows this particular thing. I think it should have happened to people before now. You must have come across it in a situation whereby you have an idea, and then before you resonate this your idea, you feel reluctant, you feel so lazy about it. Then before you do it, somebody else have already had that idea and has already done it. So what I did was, nearly I got that idea, I acted upon it immediately. I edited the first video that I made. I I've made two videos now. The first one that I made, and those two that I've made, those two that I've made is still free content. It's still free content in the purpose of practicing. The first one that I made, it took me a whole day because I had to familiarize with my my AI this thing, my AI called like my AI machine for creating these particular pictures to create to use in this content. I had to familiarize with Canva on how to edit it. I had to familiarize with CapCut on how to structure it. It took me, was it a day or 2 days? And then I now waited another day. That was 3 days. I used one day to review. That is, I took this thing to people who are higher than me, who are way much more higher than me before putting it out, because you do not have to give wrong information. I took it to others. They checked it. They were like, okay, it's fine, it's good. These are your errors. These are your errors. I I took down the errors, and then I posted it. The second one I did was better than the first one because I took corrections. Yes, and also I want to talk about consistency and improvement. I don't think this is supposed to be part of the lesson, but I will not fail to mention consistency and improvement. Don't stop. Once you start, don't stop. If there's one thing I don't like doing, stopping halfway. I've learned a lot of things when it comes to Web3. But in the face of learning, I must finish learning. And I have come to love content creation, content writing, video content creation. That is both AI content and physical video content. Do not stop. Once you stop, you will slack behind. The world will evolve and leave you behind once you stop. Always keep on continue. Then make sure that you put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Now, why I'm saying put yourself out there. When I started Web3, I started from putting myself out there. I started from putting myself out there. Well, how do I mean putting myself out there? I tell this person, this is what I can do. This is what I can do. This is what I can do. Please, if you see an opportunity for this, you don't wait until you're perfect. You have to try. You can't wait until you're perfect. A medium.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, it was a mistake.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So, as I was saying, when it comes to everything generally, because I don't think this one is part of what I'm supposed to talk about today, but when it comes to everything generally, you have to be consistent, because once you are not consistent, you will slag behind. You have to make sure that you are improving. I have it on my bio, improvement, 1% improvement is key. Every day you have to find a way to be better than yesterday. because there's somebody out there that is making it 20%. It has to be 20% better than yesterday. There's somebody that say I have to be 100% better than yesterday. But I do not like to put so much pressure on myself that I do not have a balance for other things. Because it's not only Web3 I'm doing, I'm also going to school. So I have to find a balance for everything. I'm doing content writing, yes. I'm also learning how to do marketing from other people. I'm also learning how to probably I'll also start learning how to trade. I'll also start learning how to DJ. I've said it already that I am a tech enthusiast. I'm a computer science student. So content writing is not what I'm going to put out on my defense when I'm doing defense. So I'm also learning how to program. I'm a developer too. I also learn how to program. So I put it 1% every day. That is in all those areas. In all those areas, I find a way to be 1% better, 1% ahead of the way I was yesterday. And then I try to put myself out there. I try to connect with other people. I connect with other content writers. I connect with other people basically on Twitter. Everybody, because you don't know who might have a job that you can do. And then you go and you have a big win from that job. I connect with people, connect with influencers. I hop on online spaces and I talk to people. I try my best to connect with other people, because it is one thing to put your content and have the best, but it is another thing to have 5 followers, which from that 5 followers they will not like it and they will not comment. Once somebody is there that reads your content, like, comment, turn on your post notification, like that, you will keep on flying, you keep on soaring. Yourself, you support another person too, so that the person will also keep on growing. Because everything, you have to support somebody and you get supported as well. So connect with other content writers. They will help you to review, they will help you to show you your mistakes. Connect with other content writers, because there is a situation whereby you might have so much work, and then I like perfection. I do not like it when I am slacking behind or I disappoint somebody. So you don't expect me to collect 10 jobs and I'm not able to do that 10 jobs. Meanwhile, I know very well that I need the money of, like, from that 10 jobs. So what I'm going to do is, I have other content writer. I'm not the only content writer. There are communities of content writers. So I would just go there, I'll just ask my friends, oh my God, can you write this? We will split the money. Can you write this? We will split the money. That is where connection and connecting comes in. You help another person. The day that person has that same kind of situation, the person will come back to you because you have once helped the person. That is basically the system of the world, and that is the way things work. So in case you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. I am ready to answer your question. Any question before I will start asking my own question. I think, should I ask questions? Abasifeke. Abasifeke. Nobody's answering me. Abasifeke, are we part of this class? Abasifeke. Oh my God. I see Victoria.
I'm here also. I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any question? Itivate.
No questions
Yeah.
so far. Still comprehending your session, and it has been
All
insightful. Yes.
right. Thank you very much, Victoria. Cipher. Victoria's faith. Divine. All right. I'll give another, think 1 minute for anybody who is not with their phone to come back to their phone. So Cypher, I didn't see when Cypher joined. Cypher, welcome. Cypher, are you there? Hello, Cypher. Cypher Thinker. Victoria. Victoria's Faith. All right, so in the absence of any questions, I think this should be where I'll be ending my session. Okay. Victoria. Oh, Utivate. Utivate. Utivate.
Yes,
Can
I'm
anybody?
here. I can hear you.
All right. So
Mm.
did you take down anything I said? Can I ask you a question relating from the time you came?
Okay. Uh, yes, you spoke about using engaging graphics, number one,
Yes.
using compelling headlines and catchy phrases.
Yes.
And then consistency. You also bothered on not just posting today and neglecting to post the following day. That one
Yes.
has to be putting out reading out content consistently to capture the interest of our target audience.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Mm,
And also another thing, have an aim. Have an
mm,
aim.
mm.
Today on your page, you cannot be putting about content about Web3. Tomorrow you're putting content about La Liga. You're putting content about what you're not supposed to put about. So thank you very much for listening in. Let me contact. Thank you very, very much for listening in. So I think this is the end of this class, as in the absence of any question from anybody. This will be where this call is going to end. Victoria, Divine. All right. Uh, okay.
Okay. Hi, Divine. Hi, Divine. Hello, Divine.
Hi,
Can you hear
hi,
me?
hi.
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay,
can hear you,
okay.
Medium.
Thank
Hi.
you so much. Okay, so so you've given the assignments, right? Have you given them a task?
I have not given an assignment. I was not getting any feedback from anybody. Only um should I just type the assignment in the comment section?
Okay, okay, yeah, and they can also. Sorry. Okay, please. They can also tag you. Well, if it requires them also showing this thing on X, like something on X, they can tag you, right, to the answer. So you can actually type it on the chat and you also send it to me so that I'll forward it to the main group and other people also see it so that we're not like available to join the call. You get.
Okay, I think I should drop the. I think I'll drop it in your DMA Medium. Can I do that?
Okay, yes, yes, yes. Yes, you can, man. Yes, you can. So, okay. So with that, are you done?
Yes, I'm done. I've covered what is content writing, basics of content writing, literally everything in the basics of content writing. So I don't think there's anything really about content writing I haven't mentioned, or should in case there is anything you need to know. I have dropped my handle in the comment section. I've dropped my handle in the comment section. You can message me there. Is that all right,
Okay.
Emedion?
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Very well, ma. Very well. Yeah, and then I also forward your handle to the since you sent it to me on WhatsApp, I'll send it to the group too so that they can also connect and all of that. So,
Yeah.
mhm. Okay. So yes, are you going to continue the class tomorrow too, or another day?
Tomorrow, I don't know because today is literally my free day. I have a really, really, really tight schedule. You know, you talked about this thing with me already, and I told you today.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's true.
I told you
Okay.
today.
Okay.
Tomorrow,
So
yeah, because I am replacing something I'm supposed to do today with tomorrow, and then taking tomorrow's time for today. You know, like I'm just exchanging the time so I can have time for everybody here.
okay, okay, yeah. I get. I get. Okay, so what we'll do now is so when you are it's convenient for you, just text me and then we continue from where we stop. Like because the rest of the classes will still be like a continue. So you could just like drop a message when it's now convenient for you so that we can now like schedule this the part two of the class you get.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, and I know we'll talk more about this online. Yeah. Okay. Okay,
No
so
problem.
this is 23 minutes past 9 and I really want to say thank you. Like I'm so grateful from the depth of my heart. Hmm. Individually, you thank you, and as a brand, I want to say thank you to our speaker. Like we don't take you for granted at all, at all. Like we're so, and we really hope to do like more collaborations in future, guys. Please just give a thumbs up and some claps to our speaker. You can just use the emoji to reflect that. Thank you so much, Miss Divine. Like thank you so much. Like I'm so grateful. We're so grateful. Thank you for coming on board to share with us what you know and for agreeing to always do this for us, right? So, and to you that joined this call and stayed, I see you, we see you. And to you that will listen, ghost worker, Eshe o. So yeah, let's not take too much time, right? Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you didn't understand anything, please, yeah, yeah, you could always reach out to us, just reach out and do your task, submit it, and all of that, and everybody will be at the end of the day. So with this, want to say good night to everybody. See you. Please always put your ears down on the channel for announcements and follow up. Dates may change, classes may change, but one thing is consistent. We have to finish the boot camp. So yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, good night, everybody, and take care. Sleep well. Bye.